Hi, it's Jeff Chalmers from discoverdouble.bass.com. That's the home of online learning for double bass players with our lessons, courses and our interviews. And I'm on an incredibly exciting trip for me to Sweden to meet one of my jazz bass heroes, and we are visiting the workshop of a wonderful maker, Elinore Morris, who is joining us today with the bass player Magnus Bergström and the double bass that Elinore has just made for Magnus. And I was hoping we could talk a bit about the creative process, about designing and making a bass, how that came about. But first of all, Elinore, thank you for having us and welcoming us into this beautiful workshop. Could you let the audience know where we are in the world and a bit about the setup here, what you have?
We're in an old textile factory called Hedefor's Bruk. It's in a little town about 30 kilometers from Gothenburg. Yeah, it's very picturesque. There's water outside and the nature reserve. And
any bass players in Sweden or anywhere near Sweden who are looking to come and need attention for their instrument or a new instrument, I'd certainly recommend coming here. It's a beautiful environment you've fostered. And do you do repair work as well as bass making, or what happens here?
It's a lot of repair work,
Yes.
and it's like we take any instrument from the music school instruments to amateur instruments to some of the finest, oldest basses that are in existence.
Well, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful environment here to be creative and to make instruments. And I've met some of your team today who are also making some beautiful instruments as well. And of course, you're joined by Magnus Bergström. Magnus, where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself and introduce yourself to the audience. What kind of music you play, maybe, and who you are.
Yeah, I'm a bass player.
Yes.
Lives very near from here, actually, like a kilometer from Elinore's workshop. Yeah, I play the bass in different, mostly jazz bands.
I'm going to see a concert you're performing in a couple of days' time, and you're playing, is it jazz interpretations of the music of Bach?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a fun project.
Yeah, well, talking about fun projects, it doesn't get any more exciting than this. Having a bass made for you, before we look at the details of this instrument, what made you come here to Elinore?
Yeah, I mean, I've been going to Elinore for many years when I needed repairs on my other bass. And I, for many years, wanted to have a nice instrument. And I've been looking for old instruments and tried a couple of instruments that was nice but needed a lot of work. So I decided to put all money towards buying a new bass.
And did you happen to play Elinore's bass that she made for the great Anders Jörmin? Which,
yes, yes.
Yeah?
That's one of the reasons I kind of knew that she builds terrific instruments, because that bass sounded really nice. And
yeah,
it was amazing.
As does this one. And
yeah.
How does the creative process look for you in terms of working with your clients, Elinore? When everyone's so different, jazz bass player, folk bass player, classical. You know, how does it work for you working alongside, the musician?
Well, I think, first of all, I want to create something that is, because it's handmade and it's got to have a feeling about it. And if you look at like old tools and objects that have been handmade and used by people for a long time, they have a feeling about them. And I want to, in the same way, maybe as a musician plays a piece of music, it's not just about getting the notes in the right place. You want to convey something in that particular performance in that way, and it's the same with the bass. I've got to get everything functioning in the right place physically, so it's playable. But beyond that, there's a feeling. What I kind of want is to make something that when a person sees it, they say, "Oh," and then they take it in their hands, and it feels like you get a feeling of this is something, and then you play it, and it's like, aha.
Well, that's absolutely happened today, because whilst we've been setting up for filming, this is a busy workshop, and you've welcomed two of your bass playing clients, I believe, who both played the bass and both reacted in the the same way. And what about in terms of like the pattern? Where do you even start making an instrument? And did it come from Magnus? Did you say I want a gambo, or did it come from Elinore?
I actually know so little about basses. So I said from the beginning, I trust your judgment in the model, and I described what I like, and I wanted a singing tone and a sustain and a warm tone.
Yeah.
That was my hope with the bass.
So that's very important for me when I'm in a collaboration, is that to have an idea of, I mean, it doesn't have to be like, so for some people they can be very specific about particular details and measurements, and like you didn't have so many like demands. I had this model that I was working on, and I thought, yeah, man, this can work for you, and we chose the wood and started making it. So like I was freer with the details of the practicalities, but having known you over many years, and then having an idea, it's quite hard to put your finger on it, but it's still important to have, like, as a goal, to an idea of what the instrument is going to sound like and how it's going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And of course this instrument is only, is it 2 weeks old or something of that kind of nature before since you strung it up for the first time?
Right.
I think it's not 2 weeks.
Not
yet.
even
It's
2
like
weeks.
It's like Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
So
It's like
10
9 days.
Well, let's hear a few notes. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been talking about this. It's got such a wonderful sustain, and
Yeah.
just absolutely wonderful, Magnus. And I love the even nature of it across the register. Everything's so clear.
Yeah.
But there's also so much character in the sound. And also for people listening at home, this is a brand new set of Spyricore orchestra strings.
Yeah.
So it's still probably, the sound will change and evolve certainly as the strings.
Yeah, they're getting warmer every hour. It feels like every time I play it, it feels like it's getting better.
It's very focused in the lower register, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. And did you want anything specific in terms of the setup of the bass? Was there a particular requests that you put in, or just the best setup that Elinore can create for you?
Not really. I wanted a bass that's easy to play. I want to be able to be free throughout the...
As a player, you play on many different instruments, and you're used to just changing playing different string lengths and different strings. So you're used to adapting.
Yeah.
And this is something you don't have to worry about adapting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And my other bass that I have is very long. It's a very big instrument, and it's quite the distance between the notes. So when I played smaller instrument, I think I was longing for that.
Yes.
To be able to more freely play.
And like the bass that Elinore made for And As You're Mean, this is also a treble bass, I believe. Is that correct? Maybe you could show the camera here this beautiful neck joint and explain how that works and what's happening here at the player's end in the driver's seat. Maybe Elinore, would you like to let us know?
It's basically it's my own take on the treble bass neck. It's a bolt-on variant, so it's attached here, but the attachment is movable, so you can change the overstand.
Wow.
and yeah, so you can we still have the full circle micro, so there's quite a lot of
adjustability.
Yeah, and
so you can actually increase the overstand and change the dimension. For those that aren't familiar, that's the distance here, isn't it?
Yeah.
and that has an effect on the tension of the strings and playability.
Well, it's very playable. It sounds wonderful, and it's very beautiful as well. This varnish, I love the colour and the texture of the wood. Tell us about the materials that you've used in this instrument, Elinore.
The back and the sides, they're not like fancy. It's not fancy, expensive wood. It's I bought it from a Swedish maker. Or he's actually an artist, but he made some bases as well, Kjell Sjögren, and so he was not going to use the wood, and I bought it from him. And the fun thing is that it was imported to Sweden when I was just a few months old in 1976.
Wow!
So it's like it's not fancy, but it's well aged, and the ribs are actually really, really beautiful. In the sunlight, they glow in a very beautiful way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the front, where's
and
the front
the
from?
front, it's quite a wide grain spruce. It's from the Alps, from Andreas Parler, because I haven't done the buying wood myself. I just write to him and say, have you got anything interesting for me, and he sends me stuff. And what was quite fun was that you wanted a dark instrument, so we had quite a lot of fun with the varnish work we did, because you were so involved in the process. You were here almost every day that I was working on the bass, documenting, and it was very nice to have you along.
And I actually did some of the work along with Elinore. She asked me, do you want to help? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think it was quite nice that the very last thing, the last coat of varnish, that I said, there you go. It's yours.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful scroll as well. It's very. I love the machines that you've chosen. They're very appropriate for this instrument, and no, it's a wonderful thing. And I think it's been great seeing the relationship between the two of you and this wonderful thing that you've created, which will, outlive all of us and be played for generations to come. It's an incredible thing you've done, Elinore. It really is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting us here to visit your beautiful workshop. And for anybody watching at home who is anywhere near Gothenburg in Sweden, please come and visit Elinore's amazing workshop, and hopefully you'll get a chance to play one of her beautiful creations. And thank you, Magnus, for coming to share it with us.
Thank you.